What is Article 324? Do you remember what? Election Commission. So this is just before Election Commission. Okay. Article 323, that is reports of Public Service Commission. So what happens is that it's an independent body. Okay. It is an independent body. So its reports must be given to the Parliament. So what happens is the UPSC, okay, its actions or its suggestions are given as a report. Fine. That report is given to whom? The President. The President tables it in the Parliament. Why is it given to the President? Right, head of the state, head of the executive, head of the government of India. Right. So, what this President shall also add with it a memorandum explaining. So, the President along with the report, right, shall add a memorandum explaining, okay, why the advice of the council of why the advice of the UPSC was not accepted and reasons given for the advice. So the UPSC's role is to give advice on certain recruitment procedure, but let's say the government of India did not follow it. Now the UPSC will say these were the advice or suggestions we had made during the entire year, and we are giving it to the President. Now President from the ministries, President from the government of India will add a memorandum to that report and say that this is the reason, or if there is any suggestion and if we did not take the advice of the UPSC, the President will add a report from the government of India saying that we did not go ahead with this advice, or we did not go ahead with this suggestion or proposal because of this. So I am the President of India. Okay, I am the President of India. I get the report from you people. You are all IAS officers, and now all of you are working in the UPSC, right? So all 5 of you, Rukaya, Ilsha, Jaya, Aryan, and Nishant, all of you prepare. Whoever is the chair, who is the chairman, chairwoman? Okay, Ilsha wants to be chair. Fine. So Ilsha raise their hand first. So Ilsha is the chairwoman. Okay, so all of you make a report, and I'm the President of India. You give me the report. Okay. I'm president. Okay, fine. Okay. Okay. Then if fine. Okay. No. Okay. Aryan is president. Ilsha is chairwoman of UPSC. Okay, and I'm Prime Minister. Okay. So all of you have made a report, annual report, जिसमें suggestions था and everything is there. You give that report to Aryan, who is the president. Now Aryan will take the report, and now me, who is the de facto head of the executive, right, Prime Minister and ministers, right, will make a list of actions, a memorandum saying that this is the reason why we have not taken into consideration or enacted the advice given to my students, that is Rukaya, Jaya, Nishant and Sneha, under the chairwomanship of Ilsha, who has prepared a report, and I have not followed this report, and I am giving this memorandum to the President, who is Aryan. Aryan now has a memorandum explaining why we have not taken the advice with the report from the UPSC. That is all of you. And now Aryan will collect this and will go to the Parliament. Okay, and will table it in the Parliament. Okay, so therefore we are establishing what? Accountability to the people. Because who are the member of parliaments? Representative of the people. So therefore we have come to a full circle. Okay, understood. The ministries. Yeah. It is, there is, see, it can be given as a memorandum, but the reasons are not extensive. It can be anything, or they can also refuse to give those reasons. Fine. But it is how it should have happened constitutionally. Okay. Memorandum will be given to the president. Fine. It is, see, it is not mentioned prime minister or council of ministers, but they are what is giving to the president. So basically, president is giving that, right? Because who works behind the president? It's the council of ministers who are actually doing the entire work. So they will be given the memorandum, but the president is basically from government of India ke taraf, he or she is presenting, that is Aryan is presenting it in the parliament. Okay, fine. Yeah, clear. Yes. Okay. Now, in the case of a state public service commission, it is in the legislative. So, parliament mein jo ho raha hai, it is exactly the same thing that is happening in the state public service commission. The governor will present it in the state legislative. Reasons, वैसे reasons नहीं देते हैं, they will give a memorandum. Okay, and in that memorandum, the reasons also can be, it cannot be justifiable. It is the president who is giving reasons. Okay, but who is making that document? Everything is done by the ministries. Understood? So it's like a gray area where it is the president who is giving reasons, because the president is the head of the executive. But those actual justification or reasons, who accepts the advice? Who accepts the advice? It is the president who refers the advice and accepts the advice. But who actually needs the advice? It is the prime minister and council of ministers. So indirectly, it is the prime minister and council of ministers. But on paper, you will have to write it is about the president. Okay, that is the difference. I hope you've understood. Okay, fine. And it is the exact same with the state legislative assembly. That is what clause 2 says. Article 323. Now we are done with